Today, I'm going to show you how laser-cut gold-filled connectors are made and how well they wear over time. Gold-filled connectors have been made extremely popular due to the permanent jewelry trend, which requires durable and non-tarnishing metals that cannot be achieved with gold plating. The only durable options that can withstand years of wear and tear are solid gold and gold-filled. The manufacturing process starts off with a gold-filled sheet like this. It is bonded with two solid layers of gold with a layer of brass sandwiched in the middle. There are very few machines in the world that can make this precise sheet, which is bonded permanently and must be straight and flat. Otherwise, it will not work for laser cutting. The laser cutter must be a fiber laser and not a CO2 cutter in order to cut through metal. In this video, a fiber laser with 60-watt power is used. Positioning the laser head and sheet is very important because you want to maximize the yield. I am filming this in Hong Kong, so the software is in Chinese, but even the English version is extremely complicated to operate. Computerized designs allow so many opportunities and fast scaling, but that also means there are many parameters to consider and adjust. It isn't something that you can pick up in a matter of weeks. Laser cutting is this person's full-time job, but it still takes him a great deal of time to adjust and refine before cutting. With these gold-filled sheets costing between $300 and $500 per sheet, depending on their thickness, the stakes and sloppiness will be very expensive. He is going back and forth from the monitor to the sheet and pressing a button that senses where the laser head is on the screen. And then he adjusts the image he is trying to cut out from the software. It is a painstaking process. I have seen laser cutters with smarter software from France and Germany, which can scan the metal and optimize the position automatically to reduce wastage. But those laser cutter packages range between $180,000 to $220,000 US. Okay, after all the suggesting, he is finally ready to cut. And there is one last look where the laser head traces over the perimeter of the area that it will cut. There is a safety shield both at the bottom and overhead that should be closed to prevent flying metal. But for the sake of filming, he is closing only the bottom and we are standing back. The laser cuts in one pass through. And it takes a great deal of time for them to fine-tune this machine because it only has 60 watts power. Most industrial laser cutters that can cut in one pass-through have 300 watts or more in power. There are weaker laser cutters with 40-watt power or less, but those will require multiple passes to cut through metal, which will cause time delay and create rough edges with each pass-through. The rough edges will take time to file and clean, but also exposed brass will tarnish over time. If it is on the front surface, it will look like hairline cracks, which are unattractive. The laser first cuts out the negative spaces and then the outline last. I'm so impressed that it cuts in one pass through and yet most of the pieces stay in the sheet. And you see that it does not take a lot of strength to pop them out. This indicates that the power and parameters are set so precisely as to get the optimal results. A closer inspection shows that the edges are already smooth and will not require filing to smoothen, as I've seen in some demonstrations of expensive machines. For this demo, he has cut the angel number 111, which is very popular because in numerology, it stands for new beginnings and following your intuition for confidence, new opportunities, and blessings that will come your way. Whether or not you believe in it is a different story, but the quality is excellent. And here is the finished piece worn on a permanent bracelet. Here is a closer look at my smile emoji connectors I have worn consistently for 11 months and 2 weeks as permanent bracelets. One is brushed satin and the other is unbrushed. I experimented to see how well they wear. As you can see, they look almost new, despite the daily showers, scuba dives, lotions and potions, and more importantly, the constant friction against other chains. The sides are darkened where there is exposed brass, but I find that this only highlights the front and I can't see them unless I tilt and look from the sides. I love the effect, and they always put a smile on my face when I see them smiling back at me. I hope you found that interesting. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear from you.